This is it, people. This is what you've been waiting for. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. The podcast for everyday people with everyday problems, trying to find everyday solutions to accomplish everyday goals. Let's start the show. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Celebrity Podcast. No one podcast in Oakland, no one podcast in the Bay Area.
Okay.
It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? I took a little break. Well, not a break because of any specific reason, but just, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find interesting people to interview. So, you know what I'm saying? But I finally found one. Tonight, we have one of the hottest DJs in the Bay Area.
Oh, man. That's what's up.
One of the hottest reggae DJs in the Bay Area.
Hey, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Known worldwide. He goes by the name of Veyn.
I'll take that.
Welcome to the show.
That's what's up, man. Thanks for having me, man.
How was your day?
My day was good, man. The weekend was good. It's always a recharge. Sunday starts to, the reset. So, but it was a good weekend, man. It's always a good weekend. I look forward to weekends like people look forward to.
Yeah.
Well, who looks forward to like 9 to 5 Monday thing? But weekends is when I work. So, but yes, today was good. The weekend was good. It was my boy's birthday last night, so celebrated that. So yeah.
So you're a DJ. How long have you been doing that?
Man, I've been DJing since I want to say October 2008.
Okay.
So a long time. I've been in the game a little minute. I started October 2008. That was actually the last time I had a haircut too. So my hair has been along the journey of my musical career,
I mean, I've been growing my hair about the same time as you.
Yeah.
My shit's way longer than yours. What's going on? You haven't cut your hair since 2008?
I did a little trim recently to kind of even.
I haven't cut my hair since 2006.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't think your hair that longer than mine, but we're gonna have to see that. But it's all good.
All right, so you started DJing in 2008. What were you doing before you were DJing?
Man, before I was DJing, I was a manager at Foot Locker for like 5 years. Honestly,
but were you always into music and shit?
Yeah, I used to carry some crates for my homie back in the day in school for like $20. At the time, that was a lot of money for somebody.
So your homeboy was
he was a big DJ in the Caribbean. I'm from the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, right? The U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
My mom is from the British side, so I actually have 2 passports. I got a U.S. passport and I got a British passport, right? But I grew up on the U.S. side. But yeah, my boy Wendell. After Dark Sounds, he used to DJ all the big parties
in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, like the homecoming games and all of that stuff. I actually used to like promote some of those because my dad was a promoter. Okay, and yeah, I used to carry like thing for him and get like $20-$25, and I was the man because that was a lot of money in 9th, 10th grade, right? So. Yeah, I did that. And, I did like band in school and karate and theater and all of that stuff. So I was always more into the creative side of things. Wasn't the basketball, football guy, soccer dude or none of that. And then I went to college in Virginia. I was doing like a little DJing on the radio there.
Where in college? Hampton?
Virginia Union. In Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the smaller one.
I used to live in Virginia too.
So I wanted to go to Howard and all that, but my mom's like, you getting scholarship money, you going to Virginia Union, boy. So it was a little cheaper, but it was cool, man. Good cultural vibe there. And then I moved to the Bay. And I was surprised, man. I come to the Bay and it's like, my cousin took me to like these reggae parties like every night, I was like, what?
You're surprised that the Bay Area had a big reggae scene? I was
surprised. Bro, every night, man. Oasis.
There was back in the day. There was definitely a party for every day of the week.
Back then, when we used to see each other, kicking in. It's changed a lot too, man. Changed a lot, and I definitely think I've tried to take up the mantle to try to get it back to where it needs to be. But it's not something one person could do. But I just miss the international vibe of the parties. I miss everybody being welcome. I miss like just a diaspora of like love and the community vibe in the parties. I was definitely like one of the younger guys in there at the time. Now when I see like the 21, 22-year-old girls, coming to the vibe to hear Vibes Got Touched, it's surprising because, I was always like older. So now it's Like I'm playing.
Yeah, and them bitches don't even know who that nigga is. They just dance to the music.
Yeah, it's what's hot, man. You know, it's what's hot. So,
do you when you DJ at these reggae parties, right, in these reggae clubs, well, especially in the Bay Area, are you surprised that white people? There's a lot of white people in these reggae clubs.
You know,
and in some parties, especially in San Francisco, there'll be more white people than blacks.
Yeah, well, it's different now. Yeah, it's very different now. Back when we were in the club, it was like that. Now I think, but I think like, you know, the Afrobeat thing is crazy, right? And a lot of people travel now with TikTok and all of this. Everybody knows what's up. Like it's the fad. Like working out's a fad, right? You know, mental health is the thing. Like go to a therapist. Everybody like I have a therapist, right? Yeah, it's a popular thing. Same thing with the Afro Beats and you know Vibes Cartel. Like they crossed over to where it's cool. You know, it's cool to say you know beat up the pussy and da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? So it's what it is. But I'm not surprised, especially in the Bay, because I feel like you've heard Murder She Wrote in every club. Yeah. You've heard nice to know ya. Let's do it again, right? So this is what we have to do with some of the newer music because. Every DJ plays the Murder She Wrote and the J Boog. Every DJ doesn't play the other songs. So I think that's the difference. And that's where we got to go to get the music back to the level to where everybody, like we have a big diaspora of people in the parties again. And that's what I try to do with my parties. Personally, like I think it's a really good mix. I have some dope events that I've been doing and it's been amazing.
So you think today's DJs they only focus on like the popular mainstream music and they need you're saying that
you gotta get me in trouble, man. I might have to get a shot for real. I think yeah, every DJ comes in a club wants to turn the club up, right? Some DJs like and I run into this a lot because like I'm the reggae guy, right? Or the soca dude or the Afro Beats guy. So they come and they want to like run through these good songs. And like, I really don't care because if you do that, I could start the party over just like that. Grab the mic, boom. Yeah. So I think it's like I go out a lot, right? I go out, I Shazam. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always, you know, I get music sent to me like top 10 or whatever every week. And I just pick what I like. I pick what I like. And then I feel like I used to like to dance. Like I always want to dance with a girl. So if I'm dancing with a girl, I hear a bad transition or dance with a girl and I want to know what's next. So I put that into my sets. It's like if I'm there in the club and I'm DJing and my boy dancing with a girl, like what song would he want to hear next? So my boy could like get the number, you know, get a step up. So that's kind of like the method I use. I think like we all need to do like a little bit more research, you know, just as DJs. Like if I'm going to play at a hip hop club, I'm gonna call my boy and ask him, yo, what's the hot songs? Because I've already downloaded and looked up what I need, right? I like 90s hip hop. That's my thing. 90s hip hop, R&B, but I know I gotta have the little Uzi Verts and all of them, you know, A Boogies and all of them things. Yeah. It ain't really my vibe, but
you just got you got to play what the people want to hear,
bro. It's my job. Yeah, it's my job.
And so in 2008, you were living in the States?
Yeah, I was living here.
So you started DJing in 2000. Do you remember the first party you DJed?
Oh yeah, all day. Club 6.
That was your first booking?
Yeah, I'll tell you this, dude.
How the fuck did you get that?
I hacked the system.
Because that's a big.
Yeah. So it's crazy, right? I was going to Reggae Gold from the time I moved here. Like,
and shout out to Club 6.
Shout out to Club 6.
If you was a day one, you know about Club 6.
Yeah. And shout out to Angel, man. All them guys give me a chance. Yeah. So I wanted to play at Reggae Gold, and I used to go there all the time. Every 2 weeks, I'm in there. Mad homesick is the only thing that helped me. You know, we working and stuff like that. And then I wanted to DJ, so I was like, man, I wouldn't go to the big party, but the same people who did Reggae Gold did Club 6. But Club 6 was at the time, it wasn't 05, 06, 07. It was kind of like dying down a little bit. So I went to them and I'm like, yo, I want to play. They were like, nah. Okay, cool.
Did he know who you were?
Yeah, because I was the dancer dude. I was jumping around, flipping, dancing, doing all of the Jamaican dances and all that. Come back the next week, I want to play. Be like, no.
And you never DJ'd at a party before?
No, I never DJ'd at a party.
Okay.
Well, no, I did a couple little parties, but I wasn't ready like I was ready then. I was ready when I went to them. Okay. So then the third week I went back. So you were,
let me stop you. But so you were confident enough to be like, yo, I can pull this off.
I was DJing I started DJing, I want to say February of 2008. Okay. And I was practicing for 4 hours every day for about 4 months.
Okay.
Then about summertime, I knew I was ready. And then I went to them kind of like in October. So then the third week I went back and I'm like, let me look. They said, okay, come back next week. And the next week I came back, guns blazing, boom. And then I did that 2008, October, February of 2009, I started playing Reggae Gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that kind of steamboated. Just
so you got Reggae Gold from doing Club 6?
Yeah, because I'm like, it was the same people doing the party, but why am I going to go to the hot party when everybody going there? So it's the same thing I tell these DJs now coming up. It's like, you guys are able to get in these big clubs, but if you got to do the groundwork, man. You got to do the groundwork, you know, because it's like you standing up with 300 people in the club. Not everybody want to hear reggae. Especially my parties, is Latin, reggae, hip hop, R&B. You got to know how to get to these people with, you know what I'm saying, without just the regular hits that you're accustomed to. Because when you're done with that, what you going to do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
what are some things that people don't know about DJ? Because I mean, when people look at DJs, they're thinking you're just up there. Well, especially now, you know, DJs are not like old school. You have to have a bunch of records and shit.
Yeah.
And then now you look at DJs, niggas just come in, plug in their laptop, and then just play a playlist. I'm not saying everybody do that, but you can. That's what a lot of people think. So tell the people what is like a few misconceptions of
DJing is a business, bro. Like anything else. You want to get paid. You want to be successful. You want to get booked. I don't have a website. I know people, but another thing is I mean, you know, the confidence comes with it and stuff, but for me, it's more preparation, right? I walk into a place, I see like, you know, five like Latin folks, you know, I already know Africans and the Caribbean people, like I got that on lock. And then I see a couple older folks that might know R&B. I want to be able to touch all of them, but I need to have the music, you know? So it's like sometimes when somebody comes to play in my party and I'm being full disclosure, like they don't know what to do because like, I know I warm up a party and boom, boom. Like you have to have Latin music. Like Bad Bunny is the hottest artist. Download every Bad Bunny song. Find 5 songs you like that actually rocks the crowd. Mix that in with a new song and stuff like that. So it's a business, but preparation is a big thing. Like I'm home probably 20, 25 hours a week, every week, downloading songs, organizing them. I don't make sets for where I go. I be prepared for what I'm doing. If I'm trying to turn up a Latin party, trying to turn up a house music party, Amapiano is like the brand new Afro beat. It's Afro beat in house. It's like the biggest thing right now. So I don't know if you heard of it, but
no, never.
It is the thing.
What's it called?
It's called Amapiano. It's like Afro beats and house music had a baby.
Okay.
And the baby just is annoying. It's the biggest thing. It comes from South Africa. It's huge. You'll see it in a couple months. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing, man. It's a business and you got to be prepared. My parties is energetic, people dancing, you know, jumping up and stuff like that. So like, it's just, if you come and you don't come with that, you're going to know it's not the right place for you. But yeah, just, it's a business, man. And I'm always ready to help people. If somebody comes and says, Veyn, I want to DJ, I'm like, okay, buy your equipment, let me know. Because if you do that, I know you're serious. Because you can't come practice by my house every day. You ain't playing in no clubs. Go to the clubs early. Like, go there early. Knock on the door when the door, people cleaning up, getting ready. Tell them I want to play. Like, the people who DJ at parties, man, they don't want to do that all the time. They want to put the next person on, but you got to be humble. You got to be prepared. You got to be ready. And I think that's what's missing right now is everybody, like a club, you used to have promoters. You'd have a DJ, a promoter, and a club, right? The promoters talk to the club. The promoters talk to the DJ. He brings the people for whatever event he's having. So if he knows he has a Latin party, he's going to get the best Latin guy. He's going to get the best hip hop guy. Now, promoter gone. DJ talking to the club owner. Club owner giving him $100. He's good. He's playing in a club with his little controller that, you know, he don't even know that the wires, he don't even know it can't even handle a club system as a $200 controller. So the business is gone. That club owner taking all of the money with all your little friends coming, like you ain't even ready for a party, but you getting all of this, the drinks and the, you know what I'm saying? So, and it messes up the business for other people, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't hate the band that's DJing trying to come up because it's a hustle business too. You know, it's a hustle business, man. So it's like, you know, sometimes people got to make their way, you know.
What about the DJs who take money Like, here, nigga, I'll give you $20 to play this song.
I mean, if somebody do that, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's just not something I do. I'm more like, if I like a song, I run with it. But
so you only play shit that you like, not what like people are telling you to play.
No. I mean, I do it sometimes. I'm not somebody like you come and give me a CD when I'm working. Like, I don't do that because you never know what's on there. You know, viruses, whatever. You know, technology is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I like to have my stuff like more prepared. But if somebody comes and gives me a song and I like the vibe, or you know, a couple of people tell me it's hot, like, it's cool. I run with it. Like the Big Stepper record, I was like, even the Essence Wizkid record.
Yeah. You hated that record?
Huh?
You hated that?
I mean,
nigga, that's
I just didn't jump on it like everybody did. But it was a record like, because you know, there's the Essence Wizkid record. That's it's African song. And then there's like, you know, the Joe Boys and the, you know, the real dancing songs, you know, Fireboy DML, which is like, those are like real, like, you know what I'm saying? When you want to turn up an Afrobeat party, you know, but Essence it took off. Like, I think. I think
it's the highest grossing Nigerian song. The only platinum Nigerian song.
I'm happy for them, man. I'm happy for them. Burna Boy is my boy, though. That dude is.
Yeah, I fuck with Burna Boy.
Have
you met that nigga?
Huh?
Have you met him before?
I didn't meet him, man. I DJ'd at the Lost in Rhythm Festival. I was trying, but when he comes, it's like Michael Jackson thing. I can't really deal with
all these little bitches running up to him and shit.
Yeah. So
don't even have a chance with the nigga, but you know.
Yeah. It's what it is. But dude, his performance, bro. Like his performance is beyond. Like I'm always impressed. For sure.
Have you ever because you know how like comedians like they have a performance and like no one laughs. It happens to every comedian coming up. Have you ever DJ'd a party where people were just like not dancing and like not feeling your music and shit?
Crazy thing. I was one of them guys. I was DJing before I knew how to mix. So what I did was I took 20 of the hottest songs I love and I would press play when the song done. And at the end of it, I was at this place right down here right across from Connor. It's called Heart and Dagger now, but it used to be a regular bar. So we did like a reggae. My boys did this live reggae band and I would play. And as soon as I finished, everybody.
They were clapping?
It was, but like that. Not like, hey, it was like, you don't know what the F you're doing, but congrats, black man. You're working, you know? So that kind of showed me. And then my roommate at the time, so I did that. And I actually did this, before I go on to that, I did this Indian wedding one time, and the Indian weddings are like, it's just real fast songs, like you know, like Danza Koturo and Suavemente, you know, and I was playing like I'm Still in Love, and it was not the vibe. It just wasn't. So I mean, really early in my career, before like I really like dude, I love Brazilian music, I love Latin music, I love Indian, like everything, Punjabi, like I play all of that. Like I don't want boundaries of what I do. So like all of that was a learning experience. So I would say like those were the early days. But now, so I like the challenge of being like, dude, I would play Britney Spears if that's what the crowd wants.
So this fucking, like, for example, that Indian story that you just said is, I mean, do you think it's their fault for not knowing that you're a reggae DJ and they're expecting different music?
I was playing at a festival and I was killing it. And the guy who was thing, he had like you could come play at the wedding. But it was he was just extending a hand. At the time I was maybe DJing like 2-3 years, and I just didn't know better. Like I didn't know to switch it, because I'm not, dude, I'm gonna try something, but I'm gonna switch it. But at the time I was young. It was I mean, now it's different. I got my folder for them if I ever run into that again. But you know, it's what it is. I'm not tripping. I got paid. You know.
When was I mean, I'm assuming you DJ for full time. That's your full time shit, right?
Yes, and I also rent out equipment.
Okay, so when was the first time where you were like, you know what? Because I'm assuming when you first started DJing, it was just some side hustles type shit. Like you had a regular like 9 to 5. So when was the first time when you realized, you know what, I can stop my 9 to 5 and just do this full time? I'm good enough to 2014.
In 2012. I had went home. My cousin got married. I DJ'd on the beach and I DJ'd back home, and it showed me like the Bay vibes and home vibes. And I was like, man, I know what I'm doing, because it's like driving a car in an action movie and you doing, like I love to swivel through and make it to the end. So I'm going to confuse you, but I like to be able a challenge of the crowd, right? Like I told you, just because I play like, I'm a reggae DJ. I started as a reggae DJ, but I don't want to be locked in that box. I want to be more like of an international guy. Like I'm gonna go to Veyn party and he's gonna make me feel good. So, yeah, that kind of is I'm confusing myself right now. So you're saying,
when was the first time you realized that you can stop your 9 to 5?
Okay, yeah,
and then just focus on
2014. I was DJing. I was DJing heavily for a few people, and there was things I wanted to do. So I, of course, like I'm the reggae dude, but again, like the Afro Beats was huge. The soca thing, of course, from my home, it's big, and they want me to be in this reggae box, but I'm like, dude, like the Welcome to Jamrock thing is dead. Yeah. And I travel all over the world. So I know like this is what's going on. So I always told myself, look, if I end up not working with some of these people, I never want people to be like, Veyn, where you at? So then I started Tropic Soul. That's my business. That's my LLC. That's my party, Tropic Soul Bay Area. And I just was like, I walked into Era one time. I'll never forget. And back then, the day parties were starting. But it was always be these like R&B type of day parties. You walk inside, people are talking, but like nobody's dancing. The music's low. And I'm like, yo, I will F up one of these places with my music and my people. So I went to them. It was Era at the time. And I'm like, yo, can we do this day party? Again, the young dude. And, they're looking at me like, but they gave me a shot. And bro, it was lit. That was like one of the first like international day parties in terms of Afro Beats, soca, reggae. It was crazy. Like 300 and some people in Era. It was amazing. It was like my first ever party. And like with that, it's like, yo, you could kind of go to the scene with this. So
how does that work, dude? I mean, since you came up with the idea in the party, do you get how do you split the proceeds with the fucking venue?
For me now, when I do my events, it's mine. I don't like, I'll partner with somebody or collab with somebody, but I would rather just do the work and pay people as they need. But it's different, some people would approach you with like, some people approach me to like host events or like promo. Like I have a pretty good like email list and the crowd. Some people just pay me to DJ, so it's cool. But most of the stuff, like I like being a creative, like I said, so I just like, it all depends. It all depends. But most of the stuff, like branding wise, with my Tropic Soul brand is my thing.
All right, so you grew up in you said the DR, correct?
No, I grew up in the Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. Okay. St. Thomas. So how was that like? Let's talk about your childhood.
My home is just like, it's pretty cool. It's like Hawaii, but people look like me. It's U.S. territory, like Puerto Rico or Guam. We still have a Caribbean vibe. Like we have our food, we have a like patois. Like I would be talking like this and seriously raw. Like, hey man, how you doing? Like, yeah, what going on? Like, what's up with you? Yeah, what you saying, my son? It's just a patois. Like my friends in college, that I hung out with, I could talk to them like that and they would understand. But when we go into school, people would be like, yo, what's he talking? It's English, Yeah. So it's, same vibes. We could come to the US, just like anybody else. Passport is blue. So that really helped us a lot in terms of like, when I moved here, I didn't have to like marry nobody to stay and all that crazy stuff. But it was cool. I mean, my parents. Is it
a lot of is it crazy different from Jamaica or kind of similar?
Yeah, well, Jamaica is rough. My home isn't as rough as that. Like you could live middle class and you good. We get government assistance, we get money for school. Jamaica is like, you either like go to school and be really good in school, or you're good in sports or music, like no help. And I noticed that from going to Jamaica, because I was like, yo, it's like, what's going on here? They don't get government. It's like, there's something, and it's just, there's no help.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, my home was pretty cool. American sports, basketball, football, baseball, that stuff. I was never like the sport dude. I was more into like acting, karate.
You're the only child?
No, I got 4 siblings. Yeah.
Are they all where they at now?
Everybody's in the States. I have an older sister. She's like 5 years older than me. My brother and sister, they're younger, and then I have another younger sister. So 4 siblings total.
Are you guys close?
Yeah. I'm close with everybody. No, yeah.
Parents, they married?
My parents are married, man.
Still married?
My parents were not married in school. They split up when I was a junior in high school, but they just got married in 2013. Shout out to moms and pops. I love you. I talk to them every freaking day now.
Are they still in the Virgin Islands?
Yeah. They came to visit here in 2017, actually. They came to like my parties and everything. Yeah. So they was jamming, man.
They don't want to move over here?
Hell no. They're too rooted in the VI. My dad would move, but my mom was like, hell no. Yeah.
So what's, island life, how different? I mean, how did it make you as a man right now? Do you think if you grew up in the States in like a city, you think you'll still be the same person?
Nah. Okay. I definitely will. I wouldn't have been able to dance. That's for sure. I would have been doing the turf thing, and y'all. Hey, I ain't hating on the big thing. I love it.
I mean, shit, you can hate. I don't give a fuck.
I always say that, man. I'm glad I'm from there because I feel like every time when moving to the States, it's like we know about y'all, but y'all don't know about us. Mm-hmm. I think it's different now because it's like my daddy from Jamaica, my daddy from DR, like that, and the Cardi B with the Latin thing, and Trinidad with Nicki Minaj. Yeah. But I feel like, yeah, man. I mean, I remember picking mangoes with my friends and getting $20 to go to Popeyes, and that was like the shit. Mm. And then my like close family community. Picking bush to make tea. Like I go by my grandma, she give me like bathe me in leaves when I'm sick, and we taking bikes and riding to the beach, and you seeing tourists and all of that stuff. So it's just the food, man. I started putting on weight when I got here. I was a stick, man. I was like so skinny, and now I got to work out and all that.
Why is that? Because I mean, is the food healthier over there?
But yeah, I mean, it's like actually farm to table, like you're fishing and bringing it home, and chicken eggs from the barn, and what I'm saying, and all of that stuff. So, and then it was more active. It's a lot more humid. It's hot. The beach every day, and what I'm saying, like I just feel like, man, I didn't have to work out at all. But I mean, I'm older now too, so yeah. But I went home in December, man, and it's just I hadn't been there in like 5 years because I'm traveling all over it. But
do you miss it?
Nah. Cause
so you would never move back to.
I would move back.
So I'm talking about to live.
Yeah, I would move. Like if I get a family and they're like, yo, we want to move, I would. But for me personally, no. Okay. I think I have a lot more to see and do in the States. But yeah, I mean, I love it, man. I'm going back again in December. God's prayers.
What's the difference in the Virgin Island party scene and the party scene in the States?
I would say the party's home. Okay, let me see. It's like one thing. It's either like a really big concert or it's like an East Oakland party. When I say that, I mean like, you go to a turf and you go to a party at that turf, right? But we play like everything though. That's the thing. Like radio songs, Caribbean songs, Afro Beats. It's like really vast. The same way I play is the same way the music is. Like we know all genres of music. You know what I'm saying? So so I'll say that. It's either like a really big concert with everybody, or it's like you got to go to like a hood and like this hood has a party that's lit and that hood has a party that's lit.
Is it like, because how in Jamaica, I forgot the name of it. I think they're called fussy or something, where everyone's like out in the street
like
party.
Pasa?
Yeah. So it's like a club, but it's out in the middle of the streets.
Yeah, well, there's a few like that, but most of them, most of our parties are inside the club. Okay. So, but same, we got good parties and we got parties where the knuckleheads come and, do dumb shit. So, but for the most part, man, like home still, it just has this vibe. But I've always been interested in like partying at home, but seeing like locals. Like tourism is our main industry. Yeah. So I've been meeting people from all over the world from the time I was a kid. So that was something that really like made me want to travel and move abroad and stuff. So school is the main reason you came out here? I mean, I've been wanting to get out of home. I used to go to the States for like auditions as a kid, actually, too, for like commercials and stuff. But I wanted to get out. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave. What was college life like for you? College life was fun, man. Yeah, it was fun. Was it a culture shock? No, because I was in Union and I was in an HBCU, so it was like when it was a private school, Christian school, so. it had a lot of the morals I got from home, but still, you know, you go down the road to like VCU and stuff, like damn parties was lit. You know, they, you know, they don't look like me, but they turn it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was cool, but you knew it was cool. It was cool. I wish I went to like Howard or something, but I mean, I'm here, so and I enjoyed it.
What were you studying in school?
Mass communications and theater acting.
When did you finish?
I did not finish actually. Yeah.
Well, when did you stop going?
I went there for 1 year.
Okay. Yeah. Why'd you stop?
You know, I went back home and like had some like family vibes. And then I'm like, yo, let me move to the Bay. And then boom.
Why the Bay?
Well, I wanted, dude, I wanted to get away from everybody. I wanted to get away from everything VI. I wanted to get away from everything.
Did you know anything about California?
No. I just met I used to work at this like really popular clothing store home. And I just keep meeting people from California all the time. I have 2 uncles in San Diego.
So you never even visited California before you moved? No. Man, that's crazy.
I had a car. I parked it up in the yard. I packed all my stuff. I had, you know, some little money saved, and I was gone.
So when you got to California, you came straight to the Bay, or you were in San Diego?
I came straight here.
Straight to the Bay?
Straight here.
What was your first move when you got to the Bay?
My first move, I partied for like a week. And then I started looking for a job.
So you were partying until like the money ran out?
No, not really. Just you know, getting my feet wet. I had a cousin here actually. I had a cousin that was here, and he was, you know, he be in the East, so he was taking me to them kind of like biker parties and stuff. Yeah, which isn't really my vibe. But then I went to San Francisco, and it was like, oh, you know, it was like, you know, like the flashing lights, and I'm like, yo, this is kind of more my vibe. You know,
okay. So you were basically like networking and shit.
At the time, it was like headlights. Everything was just, it was like what was, you know, appeasing to me or something. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, I did that for a while. I did those like East Oakland type of stuff. It wasn't really my thing. And then I came to the city, and then boom, I moved over here for a little while, and that was it. Yeah.
And then Club 6 was the first.
Nah, I think the first place I went to was Milk.
No, okay. Yeah,
and I was like, what the hell? Then
Tuesday,
I went to Tuesday, and then Wednesday I went to Oasis.
Yeah. It's Mad Oak now.
Yeah, and then Thursday I went to Club 6.
Club 6 Thursday.
And that was popping. And then Friday I went back to Oasis.
Yeah, I miss all them spots.
And then I think Saturday I went to like Reggae Gold or something. And I was like, what? I lost it, bro. I mean, I was sweating, dancing all night, don't even care. I wasn't drinking, no smoking, nothing, just dancing like till I don't know how I didn't pass out, but it was good. Good cardio workout back then.
Miss those days.
Yeah.
So your company.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. When did you launch it?
2014. 2014. When I came into the DJ business, again, I wanted to hack the system, right? So I'm like, what is it that I could do? Like, if I'm not DJing, I could still make money. I was always borrowing equipment from somebody. Like, yo, let me borrow a mic cord. Let me borrow some speakers. So what I did was every time I make some money, I would buy that. So like, I rent that out as well. So I DJ, but I still like have all the equipment you need. So a lot of the stuff at the lake, they were doing, that's some of my equipment there. Okay. So I rent that out. Like, you know, during the protests and stuff, they were renting my stuff. I was trying to like give it up, but they're like, no, you're a black owned business. So they're writing a check. I'm like, that's what's up. So, you know, that helped a lot. Yeah.
So that's what the company does. That's their main focus, is renting out equipment.
It's just like a branding for me, really. Because I didn't want to be like, you know, Veyn presents all the time. Yeah. You know, I just kind of wanted to make it something kind of like more than me. And I think the name kind of resonates with like what I bring to it.
Yeah, I don't know if you do this now, but I think you should just add this part to your company, is where you know how like if you're bad at math, you can get a tutor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get a tutor that teaches you math. You should, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but you should be like teaching, like, if someone wants to be a DJ, they come to you, hire you, your company or whatever, and then you teach them like the basics of DJ. Do you do that, or do you not do that?
I mean, dude, every month, like at least 20 people come and tell me they want to DJ.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the year, I'll see 2 people actually doing it. But again, I don't know. I think there's so many good DJs in the Bay that are good, that don't care, that get booked from their friends and friend-owned clubs. That if you're coming in now, man, you gotta go hard. Like I see a couple cats going hard right now. I don't think they're the best DJs, but them cats is getting booked like crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about the little fucking 15, 16 white boy that's at home that got money and has all this fancy equipment, but don't even know how to work the shit. I think
time-wise, that's just not something like, you know, in the forefront right now for me. But I would be happy to help anybody who really serious and want to come out. I wouldn't even charge them, bro. I got helped a lot from just people showing me love. So I just don't believe in that. I just don't believe in charging somebody to help them get ahead. Yeah, if you are serious, buy your equipment.
That's that Virgin Island talking.
Yeah, I know, man.
You got to get into capitalism. This is the world of that.
I'm not hungry and I'm not starving, bro. So it's just I would feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's up to you if you want it. I see room, like right now there's major room for like female DJs. Especially female DJs that play the music I play. Like it's so open. I know, like I got like 2-3 friends that playing, and like I had to tell them like, yo, like what are you doing? Stop wasting my time and your time. Like get this, because there's nobody in the way. Yeah. Like you come right now as a reggae DJ, like you got me and like 2 other cats in the way. But like female DJ, like there's nobody in your way.
Who's the hottest female DJ you think out here in the Bay Area? Is it Green B? You know who that is?
Yeah. I don't know. Female DJ wise, there's I think Lady Ryan, in terms of like her when I say in terms of like what she can do to her range, is really pretty good. Because that girl, you know, she actually like studies, you know, Afro Beats and the Latin, like she could rock any like the house, and I like that because I just don't want to hear reggae all night. There's I think that girl Shellheart is pretty dope. Like hip hop wise, she demands a crowd. There's another girl that play with her and Dag. Those her and I forgot the other girl's name, but I think
these are all females that are in the Bay Area.
Yeah, females in the Bay Area. Yeah. But Lady Ryan, to me, she makes me she makes me happy when I hear her play, because she's, you know, she just doesn't stick in the zone and play safe all the time. Yeah. Like you're not gonna hear Before I Let Go from her all the time. She's gonna try, you know, she's gonna try something and, you know, kind of be like, oh shit, like let me Shazam that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember back in the days that we were talking about when all these clubs were open. The thing about the reggae scene in the Bay Area is like every party that you go to, you see the same people. You see the same girls. It'd be the same DJs playing the same songs. So, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you, the reggae scene is so small. Like, you meet a girl, you meet a chick, you end up fucking with her. So you will already.
That's you though.
You will already know that. Oh, this girl. I know she fucked with a bunch of other these niggas in this club, because everyone's messing around with each other, because it'd be the same bitches in these same fucking clubs.
But bro, like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was never that dude, because I used to come out and like, I feel like my taste was probably a little different or whatever.
I mean, I wasn't that dude either.
I wasn't.
FYI for the viewers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I just feel like
I'm a Christian boy.
For me, like I look for like a different experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I meet a girl that's like 6 feet tall and from the islands or something like that, it's cool. But I want to talk to somebody from Europe. I want to talk to somebody from here. I want to, you know, I want like a different experience. So I feel I was never really running into a situation like that. But you know, back then in my 20s, man, I was just having fun. I was coming out to dance.
But I'm saying, you know the vibe I'm talking about. It'd be like the same people and the same DJs playing the same songs, right?
But for me, that was good, because it was like, I'm seeing you all the time when we weren't like, we've never really been like super dope, but we never passed each other. We're like, yo, what's up? So it's like, you like a cousin that live in another state, right? Because I see you like more than I see my family. Yeah. So that was kind of dope for me. It was something that helped me a lot because I was mad homesick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was mad homesick, dude, when I moved here. And especially like in the wintertime, it was like cold. Oh my God, it was crazy. But we did have Club 6. Yeah. And milk. You know, back then.
Have you ever DJ'd at a party overseas?
Yeah,
like
man,
in other countries?
I got the opportunity to play a lot of places. Right before COVID, I was in Australia, 2019 October. That was cool. That was really cool. I played in Barbados before. Like I said, I played back home. You know, I've been up to Seattle. I've been to New York. Played in London before. So yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool.
What was the best party you ever worked at?
Man, what was the best party I think I ever worked at? That's a rough one. I think, that's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one. Oh yeah, I was in New York, man. I was playing on a boat. It was like Labor Day weekend, and I was on a boat. That was live.
Do you like working DJing like small events or like big ass raves and shit? Big venues.
I mean, dude, it all depends on the vibe. I think smaller venues I control a little bit better. When you do big venues, it's like a relay race. So you have to like tap in. You have to tap into I mean, like you got to tag, I should say. So it's like the person before me, right? Hopefully he doing what he needs to do. Then I could come on and I got to do up that. But if I play and I do my thing, then, you know, he comes after me and he bombs or whatever. Then, you know, an artist come on. So I think the smaller venues are better. Like for me, a small venue is like 300, 400 people. The thousands and stuff like that is cool, but you can only control your 20 minutes or 30 minutes you have. Yeah. So, I mean, mostly I'll say like a smaller venue is more my vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did COVID affect your business?
Well, I was for 5 years I was doing this party in Sacramento, Capital Fridays. And that was my baby, man. I was just out here and I'm like, I want my own event.
Yeah.
So I went up to Sac, dude, and so many people from the Bay lived there, and we had 5 years of dopeness. Just it was a few like. Issues.
I mean, well, first explain what Capital Friday.
So Capital Fridays is Capital City, which is Sacramento. Okay. And I hit up this like bar, right, 15 and K. It's called Capital Garage. And yeah, I just was doing reggae there, and then I turned it into a reggae Afrobeat international party, and it was just. We do 2015 we started, but like by 2016, 2017, it was just banging every Friday. Banging.
Oh, so one day a week?
Yeah, every Friday.
Okay.
And then I was able to travel, come back. I could book my friends, everybody. It was consistent. It was a lot, but it was consistent.
So you weren't DJing there every Friday?
I was there every Friday.
Oh, you were there every Friday.
I was like the base. I'm the base. Okay. But I'm saying if I travel because I built the business, right? I don't need to be there. But I still promote it, get the right DJs. Okay. So COVID kind of ended that because obviously it was a shutdown. And, we tried some things, but, my crowd kind of wants to dance and they were really trying to do that and the vaccines and all of that stuff. So
I hope you weren't trying no like Zoom parties because I hate that.
I have not done any. I was not a Zoom DJ, bro. I refuse to do that, bro.
Because that shit is stupid as fuck to me. No one wants to look at a computer looking at you DJ.
Got what he needed out of it.
And even D Nice shit was whack to me. Like I don't want to.
But but dude, everybody, like I said, everybody has their thing. Like you're doing your thing right now, and on a level that to you, this is the best effing podcast in the world, right?
It is number one.
I was home, dude, and I was depressed last year because I was home for 3 months. I live alone, no dog, no kids, and you know what I'm saying, like I'm a single dude and shit. And so it's like that 3 months of lockdown was rough, bro. So my parents kind of helped me out because, I was talking to them every day. They were telling me about like how they met and back in the day and everything. So that was really close because it helped me to bond with them. And then boom, we started again because, I do these boat cruises in Jack London, and that was pretty dope. It was a lot more because we had to like, mass and tests and stuff, but it was really good, and that helped me a lot because I got to play. So I was, and then I told you about the rentals too for the protests and stuff. So I was really good. Some of my other friends, not so good, but I was able to like, take some people to eat food, to dinner and to lunch. But yeah, I mean, the pandemic was rough, bro. None of us knew like that was coming. But it, find a way, bro. That hustle mentality of like surviving. And I'm just like, if it's not me taking myself out, ain't nothing gonna do that. So
I mean, so there's Capital Fridays back.
Working on it right now. But again, like,
did the venue close?
They just don't want the dancing. So, which won't work for my music.
It's
just nobody wants to sit down in the seat and listen to like throw your hands up or, you know.
So what are you doing right now with Capital? You trying to find another venue to do it?
Nah, I'm not. So I was like, that drive is crazy to Sacramento. Mm-hmm. I almost got a place there, but I love here, bro. So I just kind of took my energy and brought it back down to the Bay.
Yeah.
A lot of people were going up there trying to do events, which was cool because now it's like this part of the court's open again. So like, I've been doing some events down here again, steadily, my own events. And it's been pretty good. I do these boat events too. So these boat cruises and that's been epic.
You want to tell the people what the boat cruises are about?
Yeah, so I work with Bay celebrations. We got a couple. We got Reggae on the Bay. We got Africa on the Waves. We got Soca on the Seas. We just did like 5 Halloween cruises. That was pretty epic. So we're gonna do like a New Year's Eve cruise and stuff like that.
Is this the same boat that like Chef Uwe be on?
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Chef Uwe. That's the homie.
Macaroni and cheese. That's all that nigga makes is macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, dude. It works.
It's good though. Yeah, I'm saying
it works.
I'll just be fucking with him.
Yeah, nah, but dude, let's be real.
Yeah,
it works, and the man everywhere. Yeah. So what does that tell you?
I mean, good. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Yeah,
fucking mac and cheese, bro.
The shit is good as fuck.
Bro, especially when you drunk, especially at 2 a.m, it's good. Bro, I don't even eat that stuff, man, because I'm on a little healthy thing. Yeah. Bro, sometimes I'm on a boat for like two boats, and I'm like, man, I need some food. So, yeah, man, we I do the DJ, he do the food. Bay Celebration's been good to me, man.
So where does this boat go?
It's supposed to go to San Francisco, but sometimes if the weather too rough, we'll stay in the East Bay. We'll go to Alameda, maybe over to Berkeley. We just started like going to the Brooklyn Basin, and that's really dope because we literally come up like real close to them, and people there. But yeah, dude, I've been on the boat so much, man.
So it's basically just a party on a boat.
It's a party on a boat, man.
For how long?
It's 3 hours usually. Sometimes it's 4. Like when we do like all you could drink or like special events, it's like 4 hours. So like New Year's Eve might be like a 4-hour boat.
Is it on like a certain day or just what?
We usually do weekends. We just did like 4 Halloween boats, so we're taking like a couple weeks off. But we should, yeah, man. You got to come on with your one of these days, man. I can't get this man out for nothing. This man don't come out, and I don't see you much, but when I do see you, you do ask me, and I do invite you to my shit, and you know what's up because we be online. So
you do.
That's the thing. I need you to get your crew together, and you're gonna come on one of the boat cruises, and then.
Oh, I definitely got to check it out.
Yeah,
I definitely got.
I know I know you don't be out a lot, but I'm definitely trying to. Like now that things took off the way it is, I really want to get like more core people involved again. So I think like now is the time to for us to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
We might even be able to do a party, bro. I think
Oh yeah.
Money sounds good to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to secure a venue space, a whole warehouse, so I can do this in a bigger. Yeah. It's going to be an all-purpose media space.
Okay. Well,
and
we got the music, you need. And,
that's definitely.
Let's make it work, bro.
That's definitely a thing. So where do you see? Or where do you want your career? In like the next 5 years, what are you striving to accomplish?
Like, I really want, man. So I definitely, it's a weird thing, right? It's a weird thing. Like, I'm gonna get to that, but I think about like sometimes I really want to like blow up, right? I really want to blow up. I want like 10,000 likes on a picture or something like that. But bro, like I have some likes that are like 150, and then I have some that are 26. But then I pack out a club, so it's like what more do you want? I want to do shows, but it's just so tricky now in terms of like people not showing up and stuff like that when like I'm doing homegrown parties with like DJs. But I definitely want to do like a weekend or one of these like in next year at some point. Just like 3, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like 1 ticket, 3 events, that type of stuff. And I definitely I think in 10 years, I kind of want to have these events but I don't need to come. Like I have people in places, DJs at the DJs and, like right-handed people dealing with it where like I just could kind of focus on something else. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's just like what I think I could do and where I want to be.
I mean, yeah, I see it. That is a good idea. You can have like your own little DJ group.
Yeah.
And
I mean, people want to work
like a talent agency, but with DJs.
Yeah, but your hustle will determine what you do, man. For real, bro. You wake up, bro. We wake up, and it's like get money.
Yeah,
you know, like during the week I do my invoices. I'm getting music. During the weekend I'm playing somewhere. Like been doing like a hella weddings too. For the weddings are going on. It's like 40 people as opposed to 400, but it's still pretty good. Nobody's canceled the weddings, which is dope.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. I mean, that's what I see myself in a few years. I love this, bro, and I love creating, and I love the Bay. Like I love the Bay, and I love the international side of the Bay. So I think like that's something that differentiates me, bro. If I was playing hip hop, I wouldn't know. Like I just wouldn't know where even if I would be like one of the guys.
You see yourself in the Bay long term?
Yeah, man. The Bay's home, man. The Bay's home. It's a hub for me because I've traveled everywhere from here, and I miss the Bay when I'm away. So like this is definitely like a home here for me for sure.
All right. So tell the people where they can find you. Well, not. Tell the people where your social media handles, and then like what other clubs and parties you got coming up. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you can check me out, DJ Veyn. I usually just go by Veyn, Veyn, and I'm at Veyn's World on IG. That's VEYNSWURL, and then Tropic Soul Bay Area. Pretty much simple, one word. Both of those are on IG and on Facebook. And yeah, so I'm doing like a lot of themed parties. So I have like 5 themed parties coming up before the year is done. So the next one I have coming up is called Bad Like 90s Dancehall, right? A lot of Jamaicans or reggae lovers know what that means. It's like the 90s was just like hip hop, right? It was the best era of reggae and dancehall music ever. The music's to this day. Like I said, Murder She Wrote, Action, Oh Nah Nah Nah. When those songs play, I could play a brand new Skitty Bang. You probably don't even know who that is, right? Yeah. So I'm doing a party on November 24th. That's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And it's at Zanzi. It's called Bad Like 90s Dancehall. You could like literally RSVP for free. Oh, we got $5 tickets up. And all of that's in, on Instagram, Tropic Soul Bay Area. It's in the bio. So that's the next one I got coming. I got a couple other surprises coming, but it'll all be on social media, and you'll see what's up. But and like I said, I'm on Bay Celebrations. I do most of the international events on there. Okay. We do have a New Year's Eve cruise coming. So if you're looking for something different to do for you and your lover, you know what I'm saying? come on a boat. I think it's gonna be all you could drink. So that usually ends pretty well.
Nice.
Some people end up being pregnant. Don't let that be you. But we're gonna have a good time on the. I'm just kidding. We're gonna have a good time on the thing. But yeah, man, it's all about good vibes, bro. So that's what
Zanzi is where you like normally DJ on the regular. That's like your regular spot.
I play like all over, bro. I play all over. Like I play Hello Stranger, I play at Somar, I play at Zanzi. But that's just the next party I have coming. Because some of the other stuff I got, it's like it kind of after that we drop that. So. Zanzi on the 24th. If you like reggae dancehall and the best era of reggae dancehall, 90s, that's the next one we got. And then New Year's Eve is like New Year's Eve on Bay Celebrations. We're gonna be doing a New Year's Eve boat. So that's where we at, man.
All right.
What about you, man? What you got going on, bro? I ain't seen you in a while. Let me interview you real quick.
No. I don't get interviewed, man. That's the number one rule about this.
Okay.
You can't ask me questions,
bro. I'm learning. That's the word y'all use here, right? Capping, right?
Yeah. I mean, but we gonna connect off camera and all this other shit.
Good, man. Enough love, bro, and I appreciate you having me for real.
But fucking most definitely thank you for coming on Everyday Celebrity Podcast, gracing me with your presence. Nice to get to know you more in detail. And everybody go on his Instagram, follow him, support what he's doing. This is a black man, this is a businessman, and he's just trying to do what everyone else is doing.
Man,
be the best.
Say hi, man. I'm that
be
guy.
The best
say hi
that he can be. And he is. When I say he's like one of the top DJs in the Bay Area, that's not a lie. If you go to his parties, don't go there trying to stand on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Go there to get sweaty. Just think of the Nelly video, the Hot in Here. That's his type of shit.
We still here, bro. 10 plus years later, we still here,
All right. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast, and we are out. You.